Hi everyone, just Graham Keith here from The Great Wake Up with another video. Thanks for watching. As always, please like, share, subscribe and comment. We really do appreciate that. And as this channel is new, YouTube doesn't like the content we're sharing because, well, it goes against the norm, doesn't it? But we're not here to be normal. We're here to be creators. We're here to be magical. We're here to be profound. We're here to be in God's energy and name, because that's who we are. We are that powerful. We are creators. We are in line with God, and we can do it. And this video is going to talk about the topic of if you walk towards God, then God will run towards you. And what that means is essentially when the universe understands and knows that you know, and understands and knows that you realize how to manifest, that's when the game changes. Because we don't try and manifest. We can't try to manifest. It's a futile existence trying to do that. You can't try and be something. You either are or you're not. And the problem is that most of us don't realize that we have choice, but we associate choice with externalization, don't we? You know, oh, I'll buy that new car when I can afford it. Or I'll do this out there when I can do that out there. But this is the illusion, because there is no out there. There is no external world. Just you, just your mind, just your inner programming that you've took on since you were a child. And that forms your paradigm, your worldview, your box. You know, it locks you in this box. I can't get down low enough. It locks you in this box, okay? And all those thoughts, all those beliefs, all those things that you think you can do, they're your limits. There's no more after that, because there is no other option after the fact. And this is what I mean by when people believe they have no choice. I believe that I had no choice because my identity was one, fractured, was two, non-existent, and was three, wrapped in a body that was physically disabled, a brain that was neurologically damaged, and everything was everywhere on the inside. And that's why everything was everywhere on the outside. Okay. So it's really, really important to realize when you move with God, God will run to you. Or when you move to God, God will run to you. What that actually means is when we realize that we do indeed have choice, but the choice we have is not external, it comes from an internal place. So we've got to manufacture the fact that we have choice from inside. So if all the walls are up on the external and we can't, you know, we perceive, we believe, we know we can't possibly choose that because it's on the outside. There's no truth to it. Yeah. And that's the power of the internal, because it's the internal that creates the external, and the external creates worlds. So all you have to do is walk toward God, and God will run towards you. And what that means is when you walk towards God, when you create from the inside out, when you choose a thought that makes no physical external sense and you don't really believe that it's going to happen on the external, and that's great, because the external is only a paradigm and a mixture, if you like, of all the thoughts that you've ever thought that have led you to the point where you don't want to be. They're all paradigm-based thoughts. They're all thoughts that were put there secondary by your upbringing, your schooling, your friends, your family. But manifestation is so easy when we understand that there's 2 points of reference. One is the external world, which is built on the paradigm, which limits us to choice which we believe we can make, or the inner world. And the inner world is the world of unlimitedness, or no limits. No limits at all. This is your playground of consciousness. This is you as God. This is you spreading your wings, expressing yourself from the inside of you. You can be, go, have, do anything at all, and create it from inside of you. Are we understanding this, folks? We can manifest anything we want from the inside, from just us maintaining, believing, achieving, and feeling that the state of our dream is fulfilled in the now. Our dream is fulfilled in the now. This is it. It has occurred. It has happened. It is done. On the inside. Okay, on the outside, yeah, of course it's not going to be done, because the outside is a collection, is a manifestation of prior experiences when you didn't understand that you had choice. You could choose the wildest thoughts in the world, the wildest ones. The dream that's so huge to the universe, the dream that's so huge is nothing. It's a stroke of a pen. It's nothing at all. It's so simple for the universe. And we've just got to attune to it. When you walk towards God, God will run towards you. When you attune the state of your wish fulfilled, God sees you have done that. And God will bless you beyond belief with all of your wildest dreams, your manifestations, and everything that was contracted into your birthright before you came to this wonderful planet. So remember, walk to God by going inside of yourself and creating what it is that you want from the inside. You don't need evidence on the outside. You don't need proof on the outside. You don't need validation. You don't need anything from anybody else at all. All you need to know is that you are the creator. You are powerful. You are source. You are one with it. And what you embody will be. What you assume will be. You sustain the assumption of the dream of the wish fulfilled, and you are living it now, because you are living it now. There is no lies. There is no deceit here. All God wants you to do is claim your right to the life you were born to live by going within yourself and creating that inside of yourself, and it will manifest in the external. When you walk to God, God will run to you. God is seeking you to be one with him, and you are one with him. But the nature of this human journey means you have become detached from your true self, from your true alignment with God, and from the believability of your true power as a creator, a conscious creator, a worldly creator, an unlimitedly powerful creator. And that's what you are. And that's what I am. And that's what we all are when we lose our mind. When we lose our mind, we can then rescript, reprogram, rewrite, and declare our new authority as one with God one for the manifestation, and to know that whatever it is that you want, it is here right now. It's time to celebrate. It's time to get the party poppers out. It's time to get the champagne out. It is time for you to allow you to bask in the journey of coming to consciousness, of coming home, and of realizing that true power is unseen. Nikola Tesla was right. Energy is everywhere, and everything is energy. Everything is energy, and you are an energetical being in line with God. So all you need to do is remove yourself from thinking, which is the devil's territory, the mind, the mental side of things, which is the box, and step into your heart. And into your heart just basically means feel the feelings of the dream of the wish fulfilled. Know that the dream that you want is fulfilled now. You have it now. This second, it's yours. And that makes manifestation so, so easy. So, so simple. So, so quick. And it really is quick. It could be an instantaneous thing. And then you have to deal with the fact that 3D, three-dimensional reality on the outside has to catch up with the inside, okay? But as long as you're walking, towards God, then God will run towards you. And as long as you are creating from the inner state, from inside of you, from in your imagination, from in your feelings, from your vibe, from in your raw truth of who you know who you are, of the one who has achieved the goal now. That is it. For 8 years, I lived in my head, and therefore I lived in my box. And I lived in my box, and I lived in my boxed physical body in a wheelchair, and it's kind of doubly difficult because I have the identity of the disability to manifest past, but then also the manifestation of the reality that I want to create inside of me, which has not arrived yet, on top of my physical limitations. So you could say I had a kind of a tough journey, but I was always going to have a tough journey because the rewards are so great. And that's why a man who can't walks towards God in his energetical state, in his thinking state, in his knowing state, in his being state. It is achieved now. And it's achieved now, and God knows you know when you say that. And that's when God will run to you, and God will run to you, delivering your manifestation that you have been born to receive. So walk towards God. And all that means is that go into your inner self, the one that you sit with quietly on a night. You can do this whether you're on your own or whether you're in a room of 1 million people, because you are really the only one that exists, and you have the power to control your reality. And that's all God wants you to do. So walk towards God. Go from the inside of yourself and create that reality. And God will run back to you to deliver it. And that, my friends, is how manifestation truly works. Because God is a manifestation, and everything else that we have, do, live in, enjoy in this world is a manifestation of God too. He provided for us so that we could provide for us to provide for him. And then he will then give us our greatest blessings when we walk towards God, and we go from the internal state of the dream of the wish fulfilled, then God will run towards us, and our dream will be manifested in a heartbeat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take great care. I'll see you really soon. Cheers.